Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Jessica. I am coming to you guys off of a little bit of a hiatus, but welcome back to the Pleasure Point. For those of you who are new here, I am Jessica Van. I am a licensed professional counselor associate here in South Carolina, which basically means I am working towards my full licensure, getting my clinical hours, and all that good stuff. So I will be done with that in October. And I'm super, super excited because I'm ready to drop the A. But all right, you nasties, the A, the associate, not that. But I just wanted to say hey and come back to you guys with some video content. So, first, it's here. I'm so excited. So, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been working on Love and Lust coloring book. It's an adult coloring book, okay? So the whole purpose behind Love and Lust is basically to help couples and individuals feel more comfortable with the stages of intimacy and sexual images. So this kind of was birthed out of I have way too many adult sexually active clients who say that they are uncomfortable with the conversation around initiating sex, their desires, fantasies, all those different things. So the hope behind Love and Lust is to get some conversation sparked, and it comes with the essential Love and Lust toolbox. Why do I say that the Love and Lust toolbox is essential? Well, it's because it has different videos expanding upon each of the stages of intimacy and activities, interactive activities for couples. Some of it is going to require you to write out your definitions of love, your definitions of lust, your expectations for foreplay and sexual intimacy, and others will have you sexting your boo throughout the day, or just partaking in different activities that can get your juices flowing. So guys, if you haven't already picked up Love and Lust, make sure that you do that, okay? It's available on my website and the link is in my bio. All right, guys, so what are we talking about? Well, March, as you've seen, is Bisexual Health Awareness Month. Now, we did talk about bisexual visibility in September, and this month is about bisexual health. And why is that important? Well, individuals who identify as bisexual make up over half of the LGBTQ plus community. But I did want to share that fact with you, but March is also Women's History Month. So I gave you some facts about bisexual health, and we'll continue to talk about that. But I did want to take this opportunity to talk about someone who's been very important in my journey into becoming a sex educator and eventually a sex therapist, and who's just an overall badass. Dr. Ruth. Yeah, you guys heard me correctly. Dr. Ruth. This cute, adorable German white lady is the person who sparked my interest in sex education. So, why did I call her a badass? Well, first and foremost, she grew up in Nazi Germany. She witnessed the events of Kristallnacht. Now, I believe I said that right, but if I didn't, guys, do your Googles and figure out what it is because you need to know. She was sent off to a boarding school where her passion for learning just flourished and blew up. After leaving the all girls boarding school in Switzerland, Dr. Ruth moved from Switzerland to Israel and then to Palestine, where she was trained in the Jewish resistance as a sniper and scout. She learned to throw hand grenades and carried a weapon. Like, you don't get much more badass than that. However, after an injury, she decided she'd pursue something a little safer like academia. Dr. Ruth studied psychology in Paris, where she earned her bachelor's degree, and then in 1959, she continued her career at the New School in New York, where she earned her master's degree. It wasn't until 1970 where she earned her PhD. So guys, that's just a little lesson to you. It's never too late to go back to school if that's something you're interested in. After earning her PhD. She found herself working at Planned Parenthood, but it was a lecture about sexual health that actually kicked off her career and got her started talking about sex on a late night radio show. Yeah, people called in and asked Dr. Ruth various questions about sex and sexual health, about desire and fantasies and sexual orientation, things that were all extremely taboo in the late 70s, early 80s. But this woman sparked, the curiosity of a nation and shared her uncensored thoughts about sex and sexuality. Actually, she made sex a mainstream conversation. Well, as mainstream as it could be at the time. So there was a radio show. She'd been on various talk shows. She's been on Oprah. She's been on Phil Donahue. I think that's his name. But yes, this little lady is the one who sparked my interest in sex therapy. So before I even knew it was a thing, all of my friends will tell you that I used to say, I want to be an untrained sex therapist because I didn't even know it was a field. But now, as I'm diving into my training and I am reaching into, tapping into this network of amazing sex therapists and sex educators, I am learning all about this world with that little spark of interest that came to me through Dr. Ruth. Now, I would attempt to say what her last name is, but you guys know her best as Dr. Ruth. And if you don't know who she is, guys, if you are a younger millennial, definitely Google her and see what all the fuss is about or was about. She's still kicking and doing her thing. There's a documentary about Dr. Ruth on Hulu. I would encourage you guys to all go out and watch. But as I tap into my network of sex educators and sex therapists, I am just floored because I never could have imagined it. And I wonder what Dr. Ruth thinks about all these kick-ass women who will be writing their own history soon. So tagged to this post is going to be several other sex educators and sex therapists who I just want to say thank you for being a part of my tribe, answering my direct messages and just letting me be like that annoying little sister in sex education. So guys, go check out Dr. Ruth and check out the lovely ladies that I will be tagging underneath this post. Thank you very much and have a great day.